morning. I'm candidate A, and today I shall be discussing about why staying away from cigarettes and alcohol is the best way to lead a healthy lifestyle. Cigarettes are very bad for you. They can cause cancer. This is because they have many harmful chemicals inside of them, such as carbon monoxide, nicotine, tar, and sulfur dioxide. They can also cause corrosion to the lungs. On the other hand, alcohol can be defined as any beverage that causes one to lose control over their actions and lose perception of reality. I believe the best way to stay away from alcohol is to avoid joining social circles which use alcohol as an excuse for a good time. Besides that, the same should also be said for cigarette smoking. If one wishes to live a healthy and productive lifestyle, they must, I repeat, must stay away from these harmful substances that cause one's life to become meaningless and irrelevant. Thus, I would like to once again reaffirm my strong stance that cigarettes and alcohol are very bad for you, and we should stay away from them at all costs to live a healthy lifestyle.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. I am the candidate B. So today, for the discussion today, I'm going to talk about why getting a regular checkup is important. A generation ago, people used to see their doctor when they are sick or dying. Today, preventative healthcare is becoming a commonplace as people become more educated about their own health. People are seeking medical advice on looking to lower their risk of getting various of diseases. By maintaining healthy diet, weight and level of physical activity, doctors are always request their own patient get a regular checkup. This is to help the patient to stay on top of their health. They are highlighting the importance of prevention as means to reduce the number of patients getting medical treatments and checkups. By getting a regular checkup, doctors able to detect earlier if someone have any diseases, so they can plan for the future treatment. So, conclusion is like people need to always stay on track on their health so that in the future they can live happily ever after.
Assalamualaikum and hi to everyone. So basically I am candidate C. So to begin my discussion for today, my scope is on pointing on the ways of preventing heart diseases in one's life. So to point out from what I want to talk about is that a well-balanced diet is very essential in one's life. So basically, by practicing a well-balanced diet is no less important as a step on enhancing our life to become better. So basically what I know about balanced diet is a balanced diet can be defined as a healthy food, and the food is basically rich in the nutritious food ingredients and all. So the body, in our body, we really need a good intake of food in order to live better. So a phrase that I found out is that what you are is what you eat. So basically from the phrase, what I can emphasize from it is that the phrase basically tells us that a person can be determined as what they eat. So for one person to live a better life, they will need a guidance from the food pyramid in order to take advance in their daily intake. So basically what can I conclude is that for everyone around the globe, we really need to taking care in our food intake in order to live better and live a healthy life. Thank you.
Hello and good morning. I am Candidate D. So about our discussion on way to prevent heart disease, I will discuss about how exercise regularly will prevent heart disease. Okay, when we exercise, actually our heart will function at its optimum level. When this happens, it will pump our blood more efficiently, and it will reduce the level of bad LDL, which is cholesterol, and reduce blockage in our artery. So other than that, exercise actually will control our blood pressure. This happen when it stimulates nitric oxide, which and will keep our blood vessel open. So actually exercise, we don't need to exercise about all day, all time. No, actually we just only need about 30 minutes a day, or about 30 to 40 minutes. So that's okay actually, because that time our heart will be function at its optimal level lah. So just exercise about 30 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week, and that's okay. That's all from me. Okay guys, let's start our discussion. Okay, can you say what's your point?
Alright, so my point is very short, sweet and simple. It is, in my humble opinion, that it is also of the utmost importance that we maintain a healthy lifestyle, and in order to do this, I truly believe that the number one step that we should all take is to ensure that every man, woman and child does not lay hands on alcohol or cigarettes.
I agree with your statement.
I agree, but why we need to stay away from cigarettes and alcohol?
Okay, the main reason we got to stay away from cigarettes and alcohol is because it has become a cancer to our society, and it continues to shorten the lifespan of every man, woman and child out there. This is done because of the harmful chemicals in cigarettes, as well as the harmful contents of alcohol, which causes us to lose judgment as well as perspective of reality.
Yeah. Okay.
I agree with that. So
Okay.
can this be?
How harmful is cigarettes in affecting one's life? Is there any research that have been done before this?
Yes, of course, because the smoke from cigarettes cause lung corrosion as well as lung cancer, and the various chemicals inside of cigarettes causes addiction.
What are the content that causes addiction in one person?
The main content that causes addiction would be nicotine, and it is very dangerous, not just to one's health but also to one's financial status. So it definitely causes stress, especially when you do not get your cigarettes on time, and it definitely does reduce the lifespan of a person.
Why? I got a question that makes me hesitate. That when one person becomes depression or stressed out, they will like take a cigarette and smoke to release their stress. Why it happens like that?
I believe this is because of the wayward image that is portrayed by the media regarding cigarettes, especially in the 1950s and 60s, when cigarette companies were able. 1960s and 50s, in which cigarette companies were able to buy sponsorships on TVs, and until today, society is still recovering from this mass problem. For example, Dunhill was a major brand for clothing at the time, and now it has become somewhat of a hipster brand.
What's the difference between one cigarette and a cigar? You know the cigar, the big one?
I'm not at liberty to say, but I definitely advise anyone that I come across to not try either, because one just leads to another, and you don't want to end up.
Between cigarettes and vape, the electronic cigarettes, so which is the most harmful actually?
Much more research has been done on cigarettes because, as I said before, it's been around for much longer than electronic cigarettes or vape. But again, I'll say the same thing. You might as well just not do either one of them, because one thing leads to another. How about you, candidate B? What's your point?
So my point is that every single person need to get a regular checkup in order to stay away from diseases. Like doctor able to detect if like someone have the diseases like stage 1, like cancer. Okay, so like we can prevent from cancer, like to become worse, like stage 4, stage 3, and then like doctor can plan better treatment so that it won't get any worse.
What about people who cannot afford healthcare to see professional doctors or specialists?
So
do they not get to live as long as the rest of us?
Okay, nowadays like every NGO has their own program with like charities, and they donate some funds for people who can afford and treatment for it. Yeah, or
like UNICEF.
Yes, UNICEF.
What is UNICEF?
UNICEF is exactly as she said, it is a non-government organization that provides funding for underprivileged people, especially in rural areas, to get proper healthcare. So, candidate D, what would your point be?
So my point is, to stay healthy, we need to exercise regularly. Okay. Why? Because when we exercise regularly, actually it will all out of our toxin in our body. So this will reduce the probability for the person to have any disease such as obesity, heart disease, something like that.
Okay, I agree. Yes.
So for me, how many times do I need to exercise for a week?
Okay, so actually, for a regular person to stay healthy, we need to exercise for about 20 to 30 minutes a day. So in a week, we actually have to exercise for about 3 or 4 times, because that's actually will make the person healthy.
So basically, what kind of exercise that I should do in order to reduce my weight?
There's a lot of
specifically in my front part, No, my fun part.
So there's a lot of things that you can do, such as do aerobic exercise such as running, jogging, and something like that. So because when you exercise,
What do you mean by aerobic?
aerobic
Aerobic and anaerobic?
aerobic exercise. Aerobic exercise is like
Oh, what do you?
Dance.
Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, okay.
Cardiovascular
like for
exercises.
yeah.
Or someone is always busy with their work, like doctors. So how they can manage to do their exercise?
They have to find their time to do exercise, because if we not exercise, it's
Because like doctors always on call and ada emergency, have
I agree with your
emergency.
statement.
Then how? Like even doctors didn't take care of their health, but they advise their patient to stay healthy, exercise and everything like that. So how?
I believe that's a bigger problem, which is
That's
not
a
part of the
doctor.
spectrum that we are covering today.
Yeah. But still, I want to the answer.
And that's regarding healthcare in general,
Yeah.
as opposed to the average human being's lifespan. Because most of us are not doctors.
But still,
that's a doctor problem.
okay.
So basically, they really need to find their own time.
Yeah,
Or
they have to find their own time to do exercise, because if there's other way to nothing.
time is precious, right?
And the more you exercise, the more time you have.
Yeah.
Yes, we can live much longer.
So
Candidate.
D.
Oh,
Can
C.
You ask so many questions, so I want to know your point.
What's your point?
Do you have any point?
Any point?
Any point.
Okay. So for my scope, I'm going to talk about the essential of a person in taking care of their balanced diet.
Oh, so that's a good point. A
So can I know the seven?
Seven
Seven
level.
groups.
Yeah, seven
In the
groups.
pyramid.
Yeah,
Okay.
Pyramid.
Starting from the bottom is what we call as carbohydrates. So carbohydrates is basically function as the main the
Give
the
energy.
main the
main
main
energy source.
energy
Yeah.
to a human to maintain numbers. So the second level from the bottom is called as vitamins.
Vitamins.
Vitamins. Sorry for my pronunciation.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay.
Vitamins. So vitamins is somehow should be taken by a person in order to
Avoid deficiency diseases.
That's correct. I agree with that. And to maintaining the healthy lifestyle of a person. So we move on to the upper part, which is called as the proteins. Right?
Yeah.
Proteins. The proteins is, for instance, proteins can be covered for fish, chicken, meat, eggs, right? So all the proteins are used in building up our tissues and making new forms of skin cells. Right? You see, in our nails have keratin, our hair have keratin as well. So from biologically, what I've learned in biology, I know that in mitosis, they regenerate the form of cells.
Really?
Yeah. I don't ask me about biology questions
Okay.
yes. Okay. And for the most the first part, the upper part, is called as the fats.
So you've got 4 parts of the 7 food groups. Cheers, man.
Yeah. You see, there's a 7, but that's
You missed fiber, water, and
Minerals.
Minerals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you missed that point.
you forgot we need
forgot
7
to
glasses
cover.
of water every day. Every day.
Okay, I will talk about that after this. So for the fats is basically, it's like the double up of carbohydrate, you know. It's like okay. So candidate A, what can you conclude in our discussion for today?
Alright, so I'm going to say that I believe that my point that we should not take cigarettes and alcohol lightly, let alone take them at all, is the best way to ensure continuous health. A healthy lifestyle for continuous life that lasts longer than it would if you disobeyed this. And yeah,
So how
that's
about
my point.
Candidate B?
So my conclusion is like everyone should always take care of their health and get a regular health checkup.
That's good. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Candidate C.
For me, so to conclude from what I've stated just now, I want to say that everyone in this world should take advantage in their own balanced diet in order to live a healthy lifestyle. And how about you, candidates?
Okay, for me, what can I conclude is everyone should do exercise. Just a little exercise is okay, because exercise. They should find their time to do the exercise, and even though they are busy and that, so yeah.
Because a little bit goes a long way. That's what I say. Okay, so I guess I can summarize it as we will agree to disagree.
Yeah, all
Right.
of us agree, right?
To disagree.
Yeah.
So thank you
Thank you
for all.
very much.
Okay, that's our